What is up, YouTube? Today I just wanted to share the growing medium I use for my grows. I use ProMix and Perlite, and the reason for this is drainability, and it has no nutritional value to it, no NPK rating, I should say. The big thing about using liquid fertilizers, you want to have a medium that you don't have to account for any kind of substance in the medium, in your soilless mix or whatever you're using. Sometimes if you're going by your own mix, I mean, this might work for you. You're probably going to have to adjust things if they don't have that bag of whatever that you're using for a micronutrient or whatever you're using it for. Personally though, I just choose to use liquid fertilizers with a soilless mix, so it's very easy to read the pH. You know your parts per millions. There's really few issues that you're going to come into problem with when you're using a soilless mix. It's very forgiving. You're not going to see any burns in your plants, you know, that you weren't expecting. Your pH level's probably going to stay pretty consistent. It's very easily influenced, is what I like to say. If you add any kind of base or acidity to this medium, it's just going to rise or lower depending on what you give it. Some other mediums might not offer that. Say you're using like some Ocean Blend, Fox Farms or something like that. That already has an NPK rating in the bag, which you're going to have to account for when you're adding all your liquid fertilizers and stuff like that, which can get a little tricky doing all that math. But today I just wanted to show you how I go about doing things, just to maybe give you a new idea or a little inspiration on a different way. Anyway, so what I do first is I go ahead and add my ProMix in. This is a pretty standard method, I'm sure. Got a 5 gallon bucket here. Then I got my Perlite ready. We go ahead and dump it in real quick and I'll be right back. So there it is, folks. It's probably about a 70-30 mix. 70% Perlite, 70% ProMix, 30% Perlite. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of water in there just to keep the dust down and whatnot, make a suitable habitat for these plants. What you could do at this point, in one of my other videos I show you to fill up a 1 gallon jug and add it to your mixtures, which ends up being perfect for these 5 gallons. And what you could do now is if you're doing like rooting clones or maybe some seeds or something like that, what you could do is you could go ahead and throw in your mixture for seeds and cuttings right there, which is 6, can't really see it, 6 teaspoons, 2 tablespoons. And you're going to want to go ahead and add just that into those jugs, and maybe add half of that, or jug I should say, and maybe add half of that jug into this mix. Then just go ahead and mix it on up, and then you can put it into your little seed trays or whatever you're using for it, and those roots will just go crazy. I mean, all the micronutrients are there for them to feed, and it's just wonderful. But I'm just going to go ahead and add some water for now, because they're probably going to dry out pretty fast in my room I have over here. So next time I'll go ahead and feed them some nutrients. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and throw some water in this and finish up. I wanted to just share with you the mixture that I use here, give you an idea of a soilless mix blend, or whatever you want to call it. It's good for aeration, great for getting the roots oxygen, which is a big part of these plants. You want to get root oxygen to those roots, make sure they can breathe, you know, get the wet dry cycle patent, maybe 2-3 days tops. You don't want it to be sitting in no stagnant water. Drying is crucial for the growth and development of these plants. So anyway, like and subscribe. Peace.